Hello and good morning, and yes, it is morning. I think normally I do this like mid-morning or even afternoon. um, Thought I could update everybody. As I think you can tell, I'm in a happier mood. Yes, I've been in pain. Yes, I've been absolutely exhausted, but feeling good. Especially after the weekend when I used my walking stick for the first time in front of everybody who basically knows me. Self-conscious but good, and met with really great reviews, so embracing it. Went for a CT scan on my head yesterday because of these headaches that I keep getting, and I know that with fibro you do get headaches, but these have not been going away. Sorry, I got something in my eye. So they wanted to make sure there's nothing like sinister going on. So I went for my little CT scan yesterday, which was really, really short, surprisingly. I'm used to the MRIs when you're sat in the machine for like an hour, and this is literally 2 minutes. So I was like, oh, although it does sound like a plane taking off. Has anyone else had that? It really sounds like a plane taking off. And I kept laughing because the bed was like moving and making me wiggle. Because obviously I'm not the littlest person. So yeah, had that done. Pretty much finished all of our Christmas shopping, which is amazing for us, which means we can start wrapping, so then we're not doing it very last minute, which we seem to do all the time. I think we just got the last bits yesterday before my appointment. So yeah, we've got all of those bits, which is really, really good. And I have to admit, we didn't spend as much money as I thought, but we got everything that we needed, so that's really good. I don't really think we've been up to much else. No, just my sleep's been disturbed again. I realise how many times I've said in this video now. Yeah. I was about to say it again. Oh, this is my new hat that I got yesterday because I've been wearing my son's hat, and I think it's about time that I got my own. I do have loads of hats. I'm terrible with hats, but it has to be the right hat or else I won't wear it. And I was wearing my son's hat, and then I realised I look like the guy from Home Alone. Yeah. So now I feel a bit more girly. Yeah. And I like the little bobble. Oh, got a little Casper up there. He's asleep at the moment. He's in his bed in the basket there. Had to clean him out by myself yesterday. That's what I think that I'm like really proud of myself, because yesterday was a busy day for a change. Like, I had to clean him out by myself, which did take me like 2 hours. Normally it's like I'm bathing him, and then Dot and the kids are the ones who are cleaning the cage while I'm bathing him. So then we're all doing it together. So doing it all by myself was a challenge, and I did spill it all over the floor. But I did it, and that's a really, really big thing, is that I did do it, which was great. So yeah, it did take me 2.5 hours because I had to do the hoovering after. Yeah, so I did that, and then did I do the washing up yesterday? No, I think that was the day before, because there was loads. Yeah, so did the rat, bathed him, hoovered, and then obviously did all the shopping with Dot in town. And stands on top of me whenever he needs anything. God, my brain just isn't working. Yeah, and then have my scan and everything. So yeah, all in all, busy day. My hip was killing, especially going in and out of the car. That's a pain, but yeah. And I was very proud of myself, because just before the party, I don't know if I had let anybody know that I had to face one of my worst fears ever. So it sounds awful, and I'm probably going to get judged for that, but I have not been to the dentist in 20 years because it's a big phobia of mine. And to be fair, I'm quite proud that my teeth aren't really that bad. Well, they weren't. So yeah, my wisdom tooth and the one in front had a bit of a situation where they broke and were very sharp and were cutting the side of my tongue, so I had to call the emergency dentist, and I got an appointment before Renesmee's party. And I didn't sleep that night, and I was not good because I'm definitely scared. I think I cried most of that day after I got the appointment, so I was really, really scared. Luckily, my wonderful sister-in-law took me because it was actually an hour away, the appointment, which isn't great when the appointment's at 10 to 9 in the morning. Very, very early start that day. So yeah, she took me, and I got there. I couldn't even fill the forms out. My hands are shaking too much, so she had to do all the forms for me. The people there were I couldn't fault them. They were brilliant. They were so lovely to me. And all they did was put like a temporary like putty in it. And they said, look, there's absolutely no chance you're going to be able to stay still long enough to have anything decent done to your teeth, like, because of that fear. So they just referred me on, and I'll get put to sleep and have them taken out. Proud of myself because I went. I could have quite easily gone, no, screw it, I'm not gonna put myself through it, but no, I did it. And I feel better for it. Still absolutely petrified, but it's those steps. So even if they're little, it's all positive. So any of you going through anything similar, or if you're, anything little, be proud of that, because it's such a big deal. So yeah, it's such a massive deal for people to like do those things, especially as it's such a fear of mine from when I was a child. Oh, that was very bright. So yeah, be proud of yourself for those little bits. I'm proud of myself for the dentist. I'm proud of myself for using my walking stick and just getting on with it. It's just, this is who I am, and I've always said it. I've always been a bit of a Tim Burton person. A little bit weird, a little bit quirky, but I love those weirdness and quirks. It's what makes me me, and I think those should be celebrated by everyone. So yeah. And I'm sorry that this video keeps stopping and starting. It's because I'm using Snapchat because I've got not the best skin at the moment, and yes, I still have self-confidence issues. Confidence. Yeah, I totally said that wrong. Another funny story though, when I went to the hospital yesterday, there I am, not even realising, get out of the out of the scan. Oh my god, I've lost my earring. Get out of the scan, and I'm wondering why my t-shirt, this is this one, was so baggy, and as you can tell it is, because the button is not done up at the back. So I was like, oh. So I said to my other half, oh, can you do it up? And he pulled it, and it went really, really tight around my throat. And lo and behold, I had it on backwards. Yeah. So not only do I forget things, I just don't know how to dress myself now. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have an amazing day, week. I'm not sure when I'm going to be on, but I'm hopefully going to get on a bit sooner than last time. But I love you, and thank you for watching.